Hello, guys. नमस्कार नमस्कार। सॉरी, आज मेरी थोड़ी लाइटनिंग का इशू है। मेरे को टेरेस से ये सेशन आया है क्योंकि आज घर पे कुछ काम चल रहा है, इसलिए मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा घर से। सो वी विल वेट फॉर सम टाइम एंड देन लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। ऑल राइट, वेलकम, कम ऑन, गुड इवनिंग, टाइप गुड इवनिंग इन द चैट बॉक्स। लेट्स वेट फॉर सम मोर मोमेंट एंड देन लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। ऑल राइट, थैंक यू सो मच। वेलकम प्रिया राजा जी, वेलकम पूनम सावंत जी, वेलकम वेलकम टू आवर सेशन। आपको कोई भी डाउट्स है, इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स प्लीज पुट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स। वेलकम पीएनएस गर्ल्स पावर, welcome to our session. Today is going to be something really interesting, right? Yeah. Yes, if you guys have any doubts please put it on in the chat box. Any doubts, please. Namaste, namaste Priya Raja ji, namaste. I'll on my video in some time. 4 out of 6, that's good. Please, if you have got, please put it in my chat box. And if you have shot the video, send me so that I know, because in morning I got very few number. So yeah, Poonam Savanji, please send to me. All right. Yeah, by the way, that's awesome. 4 out of 6 is very good. Just keep practicing the music, keep practicing the brain gym. That would be awesome. Priya Rajaji, I got 6 out of 6. Wow, awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, you sent me, right? Priya Raja, you sent me, right? Poonam Savanji, I didn't received anything. Please reshare it to me, please. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No worries, Poonam Savanji. You can send it to me now. There is no issue. Yes. Yeah. Sure, thank you so much. Let us get started with our session today. Today is a very interesting topic, which is time management. Now, time management is a topic which is the most important, I personally believe, because see, time is one thing which you can't get back before. So, once again, sorry for this thing. Actually, there is some work going on in my home, so I'll have to do it from terrace. So, sorry for the disturbance of noise, but yeah, I'll try to be as loud as possible. So, time is something which can't be repeated. You can get your money back, you can get your health back by doing treatment, you can get your wealth back, you can get your energy, everything you can get. But time is one thing. Time, it's a constrained source and you can't get it back. It's as simple as that. टाइम एक ऐसी चीज है जो आपको वापस नहीं मिलेगी, एंड टाइम इज लिमिटेड. पैसा अनलिमिटेड है, हेल्थ भी अनलिमिटेड है. कितना अच्छा हो सकता है इंसान. द ह्यूमन कैन बी एज गुड एज पॉसिबल, बट टाइम इज वन थिंग विच कांट बी रिपीटेड एंड इज नॉट अनलिमिटेड. टाइम इज लिमिटेड. We don't have a lot of time. We have a limited span of years. And in that, we want to create an impact. We say every day in morning rituals that I'm here to bring an impact. I'm not just here to just come and go. I'm here to make an impact. So if we want to make an impact, we need to use this time in such a way that it is measured, it is productive. And for that, I'm going to give you 20 such techniques which is going to help you manage your time. And then I'm going to give you a matrix which will change your life. I repeat, after the 20 tips, I'll give you such a matrix which is going to change your life. All right, let's get started. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Yes, first and foremost point is Poonam Savanji, I have to register for tables mastery or for the assessment which we said. Please let me know in the personal chat or maybe in this chat box also. I will guide you. All right. So let us get started with time management. Yes. Point number one. Just give me. Okay. I'll just send me a hi on the chat, personal message. I'll share the link with you. Right. Point number one. Create a daily plan. Create a plan which you want to execute in the entire day. Now, generally, what I personally do is I give a particular time to a particular thing. कि मैं अपनी पढ़ाई इतनी देर करूंगा. I'll study this much hour. I will do my business this much hour. I learn new things this much hour. I learn business this much hours. I will sleep this much hours. I'll play this much hour. So I create a daily plan. So I create a daily plan. And now one more disclaimer: it is not important that you use all the 20 techniques. Even if you use few of them, that would be helpful for you. So don't think that, oh, ye to mere kaam ki nahi hai, how can I use it? Just listen, and whatever techniques which you feel is useful for you, just do that. PNS Girls Power, please type it in the chat box. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, now क्रिएट अ डेली प्लान. डिजाइन योर डे कि इतने बजे से इतने बजे ये होगा. फ्रॉम दिस टाइम टू दिस टाइम दिस विल हैपन. सो बाय दैट यू आर फोकस्ड एंड यू आर scheduled what I'm going to do. Second point is peg a time limit to each task. As I said, first and second point, I will do my learning at least this much hours. I'm currently learning a new concept, so I will dedicate my 1 hour minimum to this task every day. That's mandatory, and I do that. Yes. Yeah. So I do that thing personally. Peg a time limit. जितना अगर वो काम को उतना तो देना ही है मुझे. Peg a time limit to each task. Third point, use a calendar and organizer. So as being a trainer, a mentor, I have different sessions for life coaching, different counseling session with parents and the kids. Maybe you can call it as discussion session. Then I am a networker as well. I'm business networker. So I meet a lot of people. I do one-to-ones with them. So I have to use an organizer and a calendar that I have to measure कि इस time पे मेरी ये meeting है. I have to, because just for today, if I give you an example, this is my fourth meeting I'm doing. So I have did already 3 meetings, and this is my fourth one which I am doing. Right, class, meeting, counseling, you can all of them included. So use a organizer, use a calendar, which is gonna help you. Next point is know your deadlines. नो कि आपको कितने तारीख तक ये करना है. Till what date I'm going to complete this task. For example, when I had to shoot a course tables mastery, so this tables mastery I'm doing it live, but I have also the recorded version which you are going to get lifetime access. So what I did, tables mastery, I have to complete the recording by this much time. So then I have designed the entire PPT. So you will see in the recording I have designed the entire PPT, I have practiced it, and then I shooted it, I edited it completely. So now what happened is when I dedicated a deadline to it, the work happened. Sorry for the contrasting colors once again. It is because of my torch light. Varna to you will not be able to see me only. Yeah. So next point, learn to say no. Mana karna सीखो. My dear friends, for example, you are giving your exam. ये आपका एग्जाम टाइम चल रहा है एंड आपका एक फ्रेंड है. You have a friend who is in another board and he comes and asks you, let's go to a movie or let's go to a party or let's go to a mall or something. You have to say no. In business also we have to say no to some people, some opportunities, because we are not feasible for that. So learn to say no. Simple. I'm uh yes. So I'm gonna go very very quickly. Learn to say no. Target to be early. Always make this note. Always target to be early. Wherever you are reaching, wherever you are going, target to be early. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes before. Just 1 minute. Sorry guys, just give me 1 minute. Guys, just give me 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption. I will just relocate somewhere. Yeah. Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for your cooperation. Still, if you have any doubts, you can put. I will immediately, after I on my video, I will start answering the questions. Thank you so much. Yes. Fortunately, I got this, area to sit. The work is done over here. Thank you for your cooperation. Right. So I can see there is one doubt. Poonam Savanji, I have to register for Mastery of Tables and Vedic Maths. I will share the link with you. No worries. PNS Girls Power, are you giving the recording of the session of Mastery of Table also? And which group is there for that session? Because I've registered. Yeah. So number one is recording will be provided. Second one is the age group is 8 years and above. Anybody can attend, and if you're smaller also, if your parent accompany you, you can attend. And the third one is uh, Don't get, yeah, so it would be the same thing as we did for summer camp. You will be directly added into the community once there are a few registrations more, right? So you will get all the notifications before 2nd of June. Don't worry about that. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. Let us get started once again. So let's revise it very quickly. Create a daily plan, peg a time limit to each task, then use a calendar and organizer, know your deadlines, learn to say no, target to be early. Next point, time box your activities. This is something really interesting. Time box. Box it. Box your events, box your time. How you're gonna do that? I'm giving 5 minutes to this meeting. This is what Elon Musk says. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for this lot. He has boxed that time. 6 बजे से 6:05 तक ये मीटिंग है, 6:05 से 6:10 तक ये मीटिंग है. Two meetings, time boxed. Box your time. What time till what time you're gonna give it to what. This is called as time box your activities. Next one is very important. Have a clock visibly placed before you. Have a clock always in front of you, or maybe we wear watch also, so that's also one thing. But if possible, when you're sitting in your office or you're on a study table, have a clock in front of you. You should know the time, because again, time is one thing which is not unlimited and not repeatable. The time is limited. We have a span of but limited years, 30, 50, 60, 70, whatever it is. We have a limited time of years, and then we can't get back the time. Everything we can get back except time, right? So it's very important that you track your time, where it is going. You have a clock, that would definitely help. Then set reminders 15 minutes before. So whenever there is a session, maybe we speak about this thing, morning session or even evening sessions. I have my counseling sessions, whatever we have. I have a 15-minute reminder before that. Yes, 15 minute reminder before that, which I particularly use. So for example, if you have a group study session, or you're going for some classes, or maybe there is some YouTube tutor who's coming live at that particular time, for example 7:30, 8:30, whatever. Just set a reminder 15 minutes before, and so that you can know that in 15 minutes I have to do this task, so that I can wind up my task, right? Then focus. Focus. You use all these techniques, but if you don't have this technique of focus, then that is no use. Focus. Are you following all of these? You made time box, you made reminders, you have your clock in front of you, you have used organizer, you have used calendars, everything is done. But if you're not focused, अच्छा अभी ये काम करना है, चलो 10 मिनट बात करते हैं. Oh, now it's my time for studying this time. Okay, let's take a 10-minute break and I launch some Insta stories, some Insta reels. That's not gonna work. Focus, focus, guys. Laser sharp focus. Number 12, block out distractions. Yes, you have to block out distractions. Whenever you're doing something, distractions shouldn't be there. Whenever I deliver the session, I lock myself in the room. Whenever I give any discussion or counseling with the parent and the child, I lock myself. There should be no distraction. I am alone with the parent and the child, because this is something which 100% needs my focus. So that is the reason why from terrace I immediately came as soon as my sister came me and told that okay, we have this room empty. So that's very important. Block out all the distractions. Number 13, track your time spent. Now this is something really amazing, and it is something which I personally love about it. Just track where your time is going. Track. How will you track? They have different tools. For example, if you want to track how much time you're giving to this device or this device, maybe you can check out digital well-being. And in laptop, if you don't get that option, you can download any kind of software also if possible. So just find out different types to track योर टाइम स्पेंड वेयर योर टाइम इज गोइंग पता तो होना चाहिए कि भाई मेरी जो लाइफ की सबसे कीमती चीज है द मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल थिंग ऑफ माई लाइफ वेयर एम आई स्पेंडिंग इट you should know that because people say time is money. I don't believe that. People say time is money. I don't believe that because I believe time is more than money. Time is not money. Time is definitely not money. Time is more and more and more valuable and the most valuable thing. So that's very important to understand. And then we have one very important point, which is number 14, one of my favorites. Don't fuss about unimportant details. I repeat, don't fuss about unimportant details. What is the meaning? Elon Musk, we all know him. I take examples of him. Why? Because he's such a person. Tesla and all of that. I don't, there are, you know, the CEO companies है Elon Musk की. Just give me 1 minute. All the companies of Elon Musk, which we have, right? He doesn't waste even a single minute on unimportant details. Whenever he goes to a meeting and he feels कि भाई यहाँ time बर्बाद हो रहा है, my time is gonna get wasted over here. Unimportant details are going on. It's gonna over. It's not gonna work. I saw one institute where I've worked with them long time ago. There were a lot of meetings. We did a lot of meetings, we did a lot of discussion, we did everything. But at the end of the day, we didn't get results. Why? I was personally consulting that. Why we didn't get the result? The most important, the loophole which I found was they are just discussing and discussing and discussing. I said, no, this is not going to work. I straight away said no कि भाई ये काम नहीं आएगा. Every person is getting involved in this. No, this guy has to do this work. I will discuss with him over. And if you want to have group meetings, schedule a time limit. So that's very important. Don't fuss about unimportant details. That's never gonna help you. Number 15 and number 16. Prioritize and delegate. People think that I will do each and everything. I will do each and everything. I will do each and everything. Nahi hota hai, my dear friends. Again, time is limited. आपके पास हर काम करने का टाइम नहीं है. You have to delegate. Previously, I was doing my social media myself. I was handling my social media handles myself. But now what I have did is I have handed over it to a person because I have other priorities to manage. I have different sessions to take. So I can't just, ignore my sessions, the most important thing, and do my social media. Social media is important. So that's why I have delegated it. That's very important. You have to also understand what you want to delegate and what is your priority. I'm going to give you that matrix next. It's coming online. It's coming. Yes. Prioritize and delegate. The next one is one of the best techniques I've ever heard of and implemented of. Batch similar tasks together. What does it mean? I have my school studies. I have my topic study, which I'm currently, studying on one particular topic, and I have my business studies. All three are there. All three, one thing that is common in all three of them, I have to study. So what I can do, I can group all of them, batch similar tasks. How? Batch similar task, it means first I will do this study, then this study, then this study. So I know, my brain knows कि भाई 9 से 3 तक पढ़ाई करनी है. क्या? 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock I have to just study. Now in studies I have different tasks. So I have combined all of them. In business we have, in businesses we you have saw this, that inventory is there, or there are a lot of things. So in that, what we can do? Bad similar task. So when I am handling accounting, similarly I will handle my accounting of inventory. I will handle my finances. So whenever I have to calculate the work of calculations, I will batch them. I'll calculate my inventory, I'll calculate my finances, I'll calculate my expenses, whatever I'm doing about calculation, I will batch them. That's one very interesting technique. Then eliminate your time waster. My dear friends, this is something really, really amazing which you can do. What? Eliminate your time wasters. Who are your time wasters? I'm going to soon upload a video on that on my YouTube channel, Tatva. Who are your time wasters? Social media, then notifications is one of the most biggest time wasters. Eliminate all of them. No needed. Just for what personally, which I technique which I use is, I don't keep phone like this. So for example, this is the desk. I don't keep my phone like this. I keep it like this. Right? You can see. If this is desk, I don't keep my phone like this. I keep it like this. Why? I don't have that notifications. My distraction gets over. My time wasters get cut. Because when I'm working on laptop, I don't need phone, and when I need phone, I will have work, I will open it. The next feature which I use, see, I'm sharing all of this because many of your Android users, you can follow them, and even in iOS also, you have this type of features, so you can follow them. What I personally use is I use app timer. What the app timer says is, you can't use this app more than 30 minutes. This app more than 1 hour. You can't use more than that. Now, what happens is whenever I'm using an app for Instagram, I have kept just 5 minutes. So whenever, or for example, I don't have Insta on my phone, but for example, Instagram I'm scrolling reels, and 5 minute हो गया, मुझे तो पता नहीं चलता. इंस्टा में तो मतलब रील्स में तो चलाते रहो, right? So every 5 minutes, oh, time is over. Oh, I have to focus. That helps. App timer. Second, focus mode on. Now, focus mode helps you keep all your distracting apps. You can off them. If you have Insta, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of that, all the distracting apps, especially WhatsApp, Insta, Facebook, all your distracting app, whatever gives you notification. If you have Snapchat or whatever you have, what app give you distraction? I off every time. Everything I off. Whatever I need to use, I click on it, use for 5 minutes. Give me permission for 5 minutes. I use it for 5 minutes, and if I have more tasks, I will ask for more 5 minutes. But that's how I know कि I'm losing that 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes I'm getting, oh, 10 minutes are over, oh, 15 minutes are over, 20 minutes are over, oh my god, now I have to keep it. So that's how you track your time. You eliminate your time wasters. You must be wondering, why am I focusing this much on eliminate your time wasters? Because today there is a very big time waster which we all have, right? So there is a big time waster which we have in our pocket today, so you can use it very wisely. Because see, even my work is done through this. I My 50% work is done through laptop, and 50% of work is done through mobile. So I'm not denying it, this is not important or it is worst gadget. No, but you have to use it wisely. Put that Android app timer, put focus mode on. If you don't have it, download some digital apps. If I get some, I will share it to you. Do that. Why? Because this will cut your time wasters. Now, the next point is plan your week theme wise. Now, this is something really interesting. What this says is week. So, this day I will study English. Monday I will study English. Tuesday I will study Hindi. Wednesday I will study math. Thursday I will study science. Friday I will study SST. Saturday, Sunday, whatever. So however you want, every weekly or every monthly, you can plan your day. Give a theme to your day. Apart from my additional, my basic routine, I will do this task. This generally lot of entrepreneurs use, कि they give a time limit to themselves. Today I will focus on sale. The next day I will focus on marketing. Next I will focus on inventory. Next I will focus on HR. Next I will focus on my people. Next I will focus again on sales. So that's how you divide. You give a theme to your day. थीम पार्टी होती है, थीम पार्क होता है, वैसे गिव अ थीम टू योर डे. Today is an inventory day. Now in inventory everything comes together. इन्वेंट्री में हमारा इन्वेंट्री का कैलकुलेशन आ गया, ऑर्डरिंग न्यू इन्वेंट्री, चेकिंग न्यू इन्वेंट्री, ऑर्डरिंग व्हाट न्यू टू कम, what new I can bring, doing FSN analysis, which is called as ABC, fast moving, slow moving, non moving. So that are a lot of terms. So basically, plan your week theme, guys. And 20th point, the most important, leave buffer time in between. Very, very important. You have to leave buffer time in between. Very important. Whenever you're doing a task, give 1 minute, 2 minutes. Very important, right? Give 1 or 2 minutes to drink water, go washroom, whatever. Just stretch out yourself. Maybe do this neck exercises. Maybe do brain gym, whatever. But just leave some buffer time in between. It's very important. Next, so now I'm going to give you something called as the priority matrix, which is also called as Eisenhower matrix. Now, what it is, basically, it tells you that what you should do first, what you should do next, what you should do later, and what should you don't do. Yes, how I'm gonna let you know. Just let me share my screen, guys. Yeah. Okay. Any doubts? Okay, I have one thing. Can you repeat number 5? So fifth point which we had was know your deadlines. Deadline pata karo. What I have to complete my task till this much time. Poonam Savanji had this question. Now, if you guys have any questions on 20 points of table, this thing, time management, any doubts you can ask me, or we can move on to Eisenhower metrics. Come on. Any doubts, any clarifications you want, anything you didn't understand, you want me to repeat it again, you can freely ask. I'm giving 30 seconds. If I don't get any questions or anything, then I can move on. Palak Jain, 13th point. Track your time spent. Track your time spent. Track where your time is going, where your most valuable thing is going. Yeah, Poonam Savanji, I will send the chart. Please, that's awesome. You're sticking. I just big round of applause for you. That's very important. Time management is something really important. I'm awesome. Thank you so much. Sure, I will send the chart. You can stick it freely into your room. Okay. Anything else, guys? Come on. Anything else? Okay, I don't think so. So here is the priority tricks presented to all of you. Okay, now, Poonam Savanji, please type your questions frankly in the chat box. No need to ask. Whenever I get time in between, I will answer. 14th point is don't fuss on unimportant details. Don't waste your time in important details. Sure, I will send all the 20 points in the community. Yeah. All right. Poonam Savanji, you can type your question. Until then, I will start. How to say no to ourselves? This is a detailed question. I will take it in the end. Is that okay, ma'am? Yeah. Can I take it in the end? That is a deep question. So, yeah. But nice question. I'll definitely take it in the end. Yeah. Priority matrix. So, it is called as Eisenhower matrix. Sorry for my pronunciation. Yeah. So, there are total two types of tasks. One is important and one is urgent. Now, how much important the task is and how urgent the task is. The नीचे की layer है, the bottom layer is urgency, the side layer is important. So there are total four cases a task can be. Number one, high important and high urgent. Then high important, low urgency. Low importance, high urgency, and low importance, low urgency. How? I give a very awesome example, and I'm going to share it with you. So let's say you are a kid. Yes, many of you are. Now, you have four tasks. Number one, watch the latest episode of Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. Second, bring medicines for your grandfather from the nearby pharmacy. The third task is you have to make a project. Your for example, you are into our summer camp, so you have to do uh, what we can say, mm, the homework which I gave. Maybe you want to practice whatever we gave, or let's say you are practicing brain gym, or maybe any other thing, you're designing some project or anything. And fourth task is your exams are coming up, or a test is coming up, or you have a homework which you want to submit tomorrow. So that's four task. Now, you guys are intelligent, I know that. So put it on in the chat box, holiday homework, yeah. So put it on in the chat box that which task. There are four tasks. I will type it in the chat box. First task is study for your test. Second task is do you know do mirror practice. Somebody said ki how we can improve our confidence, or how to practice public speaking. Do mirror practice, that's next. Then bring medicine for your grandfather and watch the latest episode of TMKOC. Now, which will be the high important, high urgent? So that's first. You can just mark 1, 2, 3, 4 depending upon actions such as do first, do next, do later, don't do. Do first, do next, do later, don't do. Type it on in the chat box. Come on, type. Meaning of mirror task, basically it's to improvise confidence. Most probably I will organize a bonus session for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that so that you can understand my journey of 5 years into public speaking. There I will explain the detailed part of mirror task. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I want four in sequence. You can just type. Number one is study for your test. Number two is mirror practice. Number three is bring medicine. And number four is watch the latest episode of TMTOC. So you can just type 2, 1, 4, 3, whatever you feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whatever you feel, just type it. Okay, so for Poonam Savanji, bring medicines for grandfather is the first. Do preparation for test. Do mirror practice, or yes. Come on, type. Waiting for your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1. Whatever, just type it. What do you feel? Which task should be done first? Which should be done next? Which should be done later? And which should be, you know, didn't done. Don't do it, please. Yeah, good. 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay. Yes. Some more answers can I get, please, guys? Yeah. Poonam Savanji has answered. PNS Girls Power has answered. Some more answers, please. That's awesome. PSN Girls Power 3, 1, 2, 4. Yes. Poonam Savanji has the same order 3124. Yeah, come on. 3124. Okay. Palak Jain, same 3124. Tomorrow I will let you know. PNS Girls Power, there is a question how to eliminate stage fear. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I will, organize a special session of public speaking, my journey of public speaking. How I became from an introvert to a public speaker. Today, if you bring lakh people in my friend, I will be able to speak it confidently. How? I will share all my techniques. All right. 3124, 3124, 3124. My order is 1234. How? I will explain. Study for your test. It's urgent as well as important. Right? Okay. I will consider number three, which is bringing medicines for your grandfather. So now you must be wondering, grandfather के लिए medicines लानी तो compulsory है. It's very urgent, but is not important for you at particular moment. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. I'm saying that it's not important for you at the current moment because you have, you know, preparation of test pending. So the preparation of your test is highly important because the marks will be calculated and highly urgent because tomorrow you have the test. So that task you have to do first. Then the second task is mirror practice. That's highly important but low urgent. Why? Because today, without communication, without public speaking, you can't live. As I explained in the webinar of Mr. Sushil Kapoorji as well, without public speaking, without communication, you can't survive in 21st century. So that's important for you, but it's not urgent immediately because you can do it later on. Third task, bringing medicines for your grandfather. That is low important for you, but it's highly urgent. And the fourth task is watch the latest episode of TMKOC. So it's neither low important nor urgent. Don't do it. So the first task you have to do first. The second, mirror practice, you have to do next. Third one, bring medicines for your grandfather. So you can do it later or you can delegate the task. That's what I was talking about. Prioritize and delegate. This is the priority matrix. Delegate your work. See, if you have your test, that's more important. You can ask your brother. You can book on from pharmacy, or there are different type of medicine app. You can ask any family member of yours. Delegate that work. You can because it's not important for you at that particular moment, but it's highly urgent. You can't delay that task. So this is just an example of medicines as a as in you have to think. See, I am my work is to give you knowledge. Then you have to think that how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. All right. So that's the of our today's session. Now we I'm open for question and answer. Yes. Poonam Savanji has a question: how to say no to yourself? Practice. See, there are two options. First, two ways. Number one is practice. The second one is just, you know, let go as it is going. Definitely, as a participant of my summer camp, I personally believe and I'm sure about that you will not choose the second option. First option, practice. Just remember the statement that just 1 minute, yeah. Just remember the statement that when you are cheating, you're not cheating to the next person, but you're cheating to yourself. I repeat, the reasons I'm taking this slow is because you need to understand, when I'm doing the cheating, I'm not doing it to the other person, I'm doing it to myself, because karma returns. The same way, when I'm saying yes, that means that there is one very important task which I will have to not do. Remember this. When you say no to something, you say yes to many things. And when you say yes to something, you say no to many things. When you say yes to some, when you say some yes to some task which is not as much as useful, maybe it comes under don't do category or do later category. That means you're saying no to your priority. And when you say no to this, you're saying yes to your priorities. Just whenever you feel that I can't say no, remember this statement. Because even today, I many times I feel I'm not able to say no. But that time, this just one statement comes. If we say yes to something, we say no to many things, and when we say no to something, we say yes to many things. Just remember this statement. And see, I will give you. See, I can give you a lot of things. Do this. I can give you motivation. That's not gonna help. We're really frank about motivation. People used to call me motivational speaker. I said I'm not a motivational speaker, because motivation, when you're motivated, your energy goes up, down, up, down. So motivated, down. And at time, motivation doesn't help. But when you are in discipline, you go like this. And discipline comes from practicing it daily. You have to practice. That's one simple answer. I've elaborated, but that's one simple answer. You have to practice, right? Poonam Savanji, your second question. When I am on the stage, I am not able to understand this question. Please retype it and elaborate a little bit so that I can, answer it. Next, PNS Girls Power. How to trust on others. See, that doesn't depend on one thing. That depends on a lot of things. So I would not, you know, pass a comment on this maybe. Then how to stop distracting myself. Find out what is this. What ways are you getting distracted? Are you getting distracted from this, or are you getting distracted from anything else? Maybe distractions can as if doorbell baji, या कोई आवाज आई, या घर में कुछ हुआ, you immediately rush and go. That's a distraction. For that, what you can do, you can put on some music, calming music, not Bollywood. I'm repeating, no Bollywood music. No Bollywood music. I strictly stand against of Bollywood music when it comes to mind training. This is not gonna help. I'm talking about meditation music. You can go onto YouTube, search meditation music, you will get millions and millions of meditation music. Now, you can hear any one of them. That's one thing. Second thing which you can do whenever you're getting onto some task or something, as I said, use app timer, focus mode if your distraction is this. And to improve your focus, see, to reduce your distraction, you have to improve your focus. And to improve your focus, one simple thing, listen, do brain gym before you start every task and listen to binaural beats. Yes, I will immediately share this in the group. Just give me 1 minute. I will immediately share this in the group. It is called as binaural beats. It's a 5 minute music, and what it does is basically 1 minute. Please. It is a special hertz 40 hertz music. Now, it whenever you hear that just for 5 minutes, it's just a music of 5 minutes. Whenever you hear that, you automatically get focused. Because I've been working on this project, or there are many projects I've been working on nights and nights and nights. Even for this, I have a record. I woke up till 4 in the morning for this program once I was preparing. So I had to design the entire content, how trainers will come, how we can do. So see, when you're a trainer, you have to try hundreds of combinations and create a perfect one. So there was a record that I was awake for 4 a.m. and one day 3 a.m., one day 2 a.m. So that way it was. So in night, maybe, when nobody's watching, you may get distracted. How I stop myself is by hearing binaural beats. As simple as that. Binaural beats. That's a very interesting thing. I'm sharing this to you in the group. 40 hertz binaural beats, 5 minutes for intense focus. Very interesting and very amazing. I've also created a short on how binaural beats helps us. All right. Next question. How to okay? How to stop distracting? Uh, Right. When I'm on the stage, I'm full blank. Okay, so I will take all of these questions tomorrow, 100%. Whenever tomorrow, please attend. Tomorrow, I'm talking about public speaking only. So, tomorrow, I will give you those techniques. Don't worry. When I'm on the stage, I'm full blank. Tomorrow, you can attend. I will answer all of these questions tomorrow. How to eliminate stage fear? Once again, I will answer it tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be stage fear and public speaking only. And public speaking from my end. What I have, personally experienced. How to distract myself from mobile and gaming and focus on studies. For that, you will have to calm your mind. And calming your mind will come from mid-brain music. I'm really proud of you. You were able to find out 6 on 6. That means you've been regularly attending the classes, following all the instructions. And I would really give a round of applause to you, your mom, Prachi ma'am. So I personally spoke to her as well. So you just continue to do that. Continue to listen those beats, because see, my 15-day program is over. That means you're not hearing mid-brain music, or you're not doing any of the exercises. That would not gonna work. Slowly, steadily, when you do that, you will be calm. And once you become calm, your brain gets relaxed. You're able to focus better. Very simple. And the second thing is, मोबाइल के लिए तो मैंने आपको बोला है, यूज ऐप टाइमर, यूज फोकस मोड. Yes. Gaming. Now, what kind of gaming do you do? Do you play physical games, or do you play PUBG, Free Fire, etc.? If you're playing Free Fire, etc., then to immediately, just 1 minute. What was the last one? Which one are you? Last point or last priority matrix, or what you are asking? Please specify. So, what kind of games are you playing depends on that. If you're playing physical games, that's good, because see, physical health is very much important. But if you're playing mobile games, delete of that. Delete of your account. And as a parent, I hope your parent is also with you. uh, as a parent, you have to make a tough call on watching her not playing game. Yes. मैंने पेरेंट्स को यहाँ तक बोला है when we have our discussion session. So as I said, na, report generation. So generally when we do the report generation in the for the market people, we take the report and we then give a one-on-one counseling to them. And in that one-on-one discussion session, एक बच्चे का ऐसा था, we literally said to parents, अपना phone locker में डाल के रख दो. Put your phone onto locker, into locker, and put your phone into locker whenever he's not in home, when he's gone to school, whether he's on to some classes, etc. That time open, use WhatsApp, close it down. Do it for 21 days, and then you will see. Because as parents, sometimes you have to take some tough calls. My mom took it, and that, resulted in my growth. What my mom took was, it was time of COVID, and she sent me at my coach's place. Now, as being a pure Jain, it was difficult for me because they used to eat everything. Matlab aloo, pyaz, gajar, वगैरह, they used to eat everything. But because see, our taste is different and their taste is different, because he comes from an entirely different background. I come from an entirely different background. Plus, he was a very strict coach. My mom knew that. But because of that tough call, I'm telling you, मैंने वहां पर बहुत सीखा. I used to work till 12 in the nights. I used to wake up 6:30 in the morning, full work. But that's where I groomed up myself. And from there, what learning and what, my growth started, that was continued. Because of that 21 days, I struggled a lot. I cried a lot at that time. But now I know, now I understand that how right was my coach at that time. I used to cry at that time. But today I realize how right was my coach. So as parents, you have to take some tough calls. She took a tough call to send me alone. हम पर्सनली तो जानते नहीं, हमारा कोई फैमिली रिलेशन तो है नहीं उनके साथ. Sending me alone to his home for 21 days, and she knew that I will not be able to meet him. See, random days में भेज दो तो ठीक है, if there is any challenge, whatever, I can come easily, 3-4 kilometers. But in lockdown, she knew that I won't be able to come. But then she took it. And that's what happened. After 4 days, I wanted to, I felt like going home. But then I can't, had no choice. And that's where my development started. So I just want to say that as parents, you have to take some tough calls. So if, Priya Rajaji, I'm answering your question. If your child is focusing on PUBG Free Fire, take out that entire phone. I'm sure about that. You have to. I'll share a incident. When I was with my coach, so I had done an internship under him. When I was working with my coach, there was one boy who came, and they were for life coaching. So they both had a discussion with my coach, and then the child wanted to speak something to the coach privately and asked his father to go out. At that time, what he said was, Coach, I feel like killing every unknown person who I see. I repeat, I feel to kill every unknown person I see. My coach asked, do you also felt the same when you saw me? He said, yes. You can understand the level. PUBG, Free Fire, all the shooting games, fighting games, they all damage our brain. And they damage it so much, it's very difficult. I'm literally saying this. If any one of you have this habit of playing PUBG Free Fire, get rid of that immediately. I'm telling you, the small decision will change your life completely. And the small choice of yours playing PUBG and Free Fire will destroy your mental condition. I'm strong, I'm using this clear words, will destroy your mental conditions. PUBG and Free Fire. Yes. Hope I have answered your question, Priya Rajaji. Any other questions, please type in the chat box. The reason why I take my content in full speed is because I want you to focus, and why the reason why I take your questions slowly is because I want you to understand it in a deeper way, right? So, Priya Rajaji, hope I was able to answer your question. Yes. Any other questions, guys? Come on. Any other questions? Okay, so as I can see, there are no questions. All right. So, any questions regarding public speaking stage fear? Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you the bonus session. I'm not, 100% guaranteeing you about tomorrow. Maybe I can give it to you, not day after tomorrow, because we have another trainer coming in up. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, day after tomorrow, we have another trainer coming in up for arts, because art is also a thing which heals our brain, and I'll discuss more about art on that day, obviously. So day after tomorrow, which is 28th May, we have that session. 38th we have farewell session. So then we have 27 and 29, 2 dates left. And one day I would be definitely covering up public speaking, and one day I would be covering up the experiment, the salt and this experiment which I am getting request from Venkat Shivaji from a long time. Yeah, how to come out of the games like Free Fire. Say if you're playing it on your phone, there is a phone locker which we get today. Just do that, or delete the Free Fire. Delete your account and then delete it. And just power, bring in the power. And also, see, I don't say that friends are not good. Friends are really needed. I also have a group of my friends, but there is one saying: environment is stronger than will. You have a lot of willpower, but your environment is full of Free Fire, then it will be very difficult for you to get rid of Free Fire. Leave that environment for a few days. Whenever they ask you to play a game, no. But when you're going to play physical games, that's okay, right? And see, that is one thing when you have to stop damage, because see, if there is a boat and it has a hole in it, first we have to close the hole and then we have to pull out water. If we are just pulling out the water, there's no use. The water is coming up and up again, right? Okay, some game on brain gym in physical way. We have some. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I have one. Shall I bring it? Yes, please. Just give me 1 minute. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have it. It's somewhere in my bag and I'm not able to find it. Sorry for that. So I will share that. We totally have one game which is for, you can order it from Amazon, that is Tangram. It is very, and I will share that video with my coach of how Tangram is very important. You will also know who my coach is. I extend my heartfelt gratitude towards him, that whatever I am today, that plays a major role of him. That's so that's one thing which I'll do. Second, there are some games which we have tied up with someone and they are very less available in the market. I will share all of that. The third thing which you all can do is, let me see if I have that at least. At least if I have that, that would be also enough to show you guys. Okay, fortunately I have it. Yeah. See, so to get something physical, so that way. Okay, you can do this type of activities. We have this. So in this, what we do is, you have to write from the left hand. You have to write from the left hand of yours, right? And these are four books. When you do that, you get engaged as well. The second thing which happens is your right brain gets activated, which is critical thinking and analytical thinking and all of that, right? So this one thing which you can do. The second thing is, we have four level of Vedic maths which you can do. Yes, this has total of 1900 sums. So this is one way. This is physical activity. When you do the sums, you will be able to get calculations mentally. Okay, how Mr. Saurabh Jain did. 3rd October, what is the day? This day, date, what is the day? So, how he was able to do quick and easy, you will be able to do it same. Not only that, entire Vedic math. I have asked you, I can ask you any difficult sum, you will be able to answer it. So this is Vedic match. We have four levels and we are the most affordable. How? Because we charge for only for the books and bare minimum for the courses. We just charge 1250 for the books, which is the MRP, and 250 rupees for the this thing. But since you are a participant of this thing, you will get everything inclusive in 1200 rupees. Everything inclusive. You can inquire about that. Along with that, there are a few games which you can do. I will personally recommend that. There are few games, over 6 7 to 8 games. I will share an entire PDF for that. All right. So if possible, can I just know, Pankaj Gandhi and Poonam Sawant, your registered names in the all event, so that I can personally message you. Also put it in the group, but it's better if I message you personally all the details. Yeah. And whoever is interested, just type your name, registered name in the all events, and then yes, dash yes. So that it will be easy for me to contact you and send all of these details. Whatever works for you, you can go ahead with it. These are physical ways of, technical brain gyms. Pankaj Gandhi is the registered name. Okay, yes. Pankaj Gandhi, yes. Awesome. Physical exercise, so you can do this way, which we do it in morning. So those exercises are physical also. There's no limit that, there is no requirement that you have to do only this thing, or only मतलब मॉर्निंग में ही करना है, इतना ही करना जरूरी नहीं है. अलग से भी कर सकते हो. 11 के 11 साथ में करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अलग से भी कर सकते हो. So you can do that physical exercises. So Pankaj Gandhi, yes. Samriddhi Chaudhary, yes. Anybody else? Come on, guys. Anybody else? You can let me know. Yeah. So okay, I will share these details with you. Sure. Priya Rajaji, what I would recommend is, since you have opted for our this thing, uh, as report generation, cognitive analysis, just let the report be generated, and then you see that how much interest does Kriti have in maths. So if she doesn't have interest, or if she it's not in her natural ability, then I would prefer you go with some other games rather than Vedic math. And if she has the interest in Vedic maths, then you can obviously go ahead with it. Yes. So you can find out that how much interest or how much natural ability she has, and just send me the report. I will also be happy to guide you on that. Yeah. Anybody else also want that, you can just contact me personally. All right. Anything else, guys? Any other questions? Anything? I'm open for discussions, and I love that. By the way, thank you so much. Yes. Anything else? Anybody who is interested in those getting to know more about physical games, which we can look after, and okay, sure, man. Yeah, you can generate the report immediately after the session if possible, or whenever you have to just fill up some questions, which are 90 for your child, which is Kriti, and 80 for you as a parent, right? So whenever you get time, you do that, and immediately the report will be generated. Anything else, guys? Come on. Anything else? Okay, no. So now, just type one point which you think you are gonna apply out of those 20 points, or maybe priority matrix. You have total 21 points, 20 points and one priority matrix. Type any one which are gonna definitely you're gonna implement from from now. Yes, type any one thing, anyone which you're going to apply from now. Type it on in the chat box, and then we will you know end the session. Yes. Say no to that work that are not necessary. Good. Trying to work on all. Awesome. Happy to see that. Can we play games like Candy Crush for relaxing? If you want to play those kind of game, I will recommend few of them. I think I have it in my mind. Just ping me personally, guys. Pankaj Gandhi ji, I'll ping you now. Just ask the same question. I think there are one, two, or a few games which you can play for relaxing. I would not recommend that, but yeah, block distractions, Priya Raja, Palak Jain, eliminate time wasters. Good, 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 good. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the participation. Hope I can now end the session, or is there any else doubt or anything pending? I don't think so. So, shall we? Yes. So, from now on, the sessions would be more on interactive and less on the content part. Yeah, because I will try to answer all of your questions in the upcoming sessions. So, yeah, thank you so much. I don't play any mobile games. I don't play any mobile game. I just play physical games, which are who we say na, cricket and badminton and all of that. I love cycling. I do that for my physical exercises. And the rest I have those tangram, etc., which I'm gonna share it with you guys. I play all of that games. How many hours? It depends. My exams are heading up, it is very less, and now we have holidays, so I'm matching the level. When we have a meeting or anything, or that time, then I don't play at all, because we have sessions. I've done sessions from morning 9 to evening 7 for 7 continuous days. So that's study in the morning hours. Simple. Homeschooling, it is said. So in the morning hours I complete. Guys, and one more important announcement on 30th May, please don't, because there are gifts coming in for you guys. Everybody who has participated will get gifts. Yes, everybody who has participated is definitely going to get some gifts. 100% you're going to get some gift. So please don't miss that session. Thank you so much for. Okay, sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and please be aware of your body. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow morning. Bye bye. Anything else, any questions, mail to me, or maybe contact me personally.